Where is the file that the interpreter has, Miss Villarreal? Whose is that? Where is that? I want to get her out of here.
Good morning, y'all. Look at me. I sound Southern. Y'all. Good morning. Good morning. This is Alyssa's fault.
Tony's doing all the Brownstown.
People against, that's all right. I mean, Andrew Steven Syak, 25T642904.
Say your name. Andrew Steven Syak. Good morning, Judge. It's Navigate Attorney Syak. Is taking time set for sentencing this matter?
He pled to attempted drug paraphernalia.
Correct.
I tried to get him into sobriety court, right, sir?
I don't believe so. I think you were considering it.
You didn't want to do it, though?
I wasn't asked if I wanted to. I was given the paperwork to look over. That's really it.
But you told them no, right? You don't want to do it?
Ideally, no.
Well, okay. I don't know what that means. Ideally, no. I don't know what you mean by that. You didn't want to do sobriety court, right?
It seems like a very long process, yeah.
All right. Just give me a straight answer here. Yes or no? You didn't want to do it, right?
No, I did not want to commit to a 2-year program.
Okay. So I got a problem here. You got a problem, not me. You got a case going on over there, possession of a controlled substance in front of Judge Heston. You violated your probation. I ordered you to test weekly. Every test has been positive for cocaine. You have another drug charge. You don't want to do sobriety court. You're violating her probation left and right.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what's the other drug charge? I just had the one with Esson.
Well, this is still, I mean, it's drug paraphernalia, but it's still related to drugs. If you want me to say it's just drug paraphernalia, that's fine. But did you not have, there was cocaine in the car, right?
Oh, yes, sure.
Right? And you told them it was baking soda, right?
No.
You didn't tell them it was baking soda?
No, when I was caught with cocaine in the car, it was cocaine.
Syak advised that the bag in the console was baking powder.
I didn't tell him that. They must have found that.
Right.
I wasn't caught with drugs on me for this case.
At the station, the orange baggie was field tested, which tested negative for narcotics. The Syak advised the bag in the console was baking powder and there were no drugs in the vehicle. The powder on the spoon was tested, which tested positive for cocaine.
I wasn't aware of this.
You're just going to use cocaine and drugs till you're 80. You don't want to.
I've got a drop on it. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. I was just letting him tell him to let you finish.
Well, you test. I mean, look, it's your life. You're 39. You know, if you're going to go on using drugs the rest of your life, that's up to you. I can't stop you. But I can do what I'm going to do right now, and that is you're showing no remorse. You're showing no sign of letting up. You said you're still going to drink alcohol to them. I see no need, no reason to put you on probation again. That means there's only one other option, and it's the one you're not going to like.
Can I speak, Your Honor?
You absolutely can speak. Did you come in here on this?
Yeah, I could just hear him saying that I didn't go over sobriety court, and I did.
Hang on. Don't interrupt. Tell me your name.
I'm on a casino.
Hey.
I think what Judge Dad is getting at is this.
The wheels of justice are going to roll you right into the Wayne County Jail.
Don't interrupt her.
I'm sorry.
You talked to him about sobriety court.
I did, and it was a very similar conversation that the two of you are having. That
he doesn't want to stop. He's going to go use, and he thinks this is okay, and I guess it is until you die, because I have it happen all the time. By the way, Mr. Syak, I got people coming in, close file, defendant deceased, close file, defendant deceased. If that's what you want, I can't stop you.
I've dropped all other substances, and I am putting an effort into clean it up. My last 3 tests came back with only the cocaine substance. I stopped the drinking. I am putting effort in,
This defendant is tested positive for cocaine on all 4 drug alcohol testing. What is that supposed to mean? Do you want me to put a gold star in your head that you're just using cocaine now instead of alcohol or something else?
No, Your Honor, I'm just saying I was working my way off a few substances and making changes, and it's been a process. But I am putting effort in.
I just want to read you the rest.
Yes, sir.
Defendant also created one of his tests by bringing a urine bag to testing. Okay. Also tested positive for alcohol, benzos, amphetamines, and methamphetamines. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'm saying my tests are a lot cleaner than that now. So, I mean, if I'm allowed a little more time, I can show that I can make changes.
Did you review the report?
We did.
Any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
No.
Anything you'd like to say in his behalf?
Yeah, just that, other than what Mr. Syack said, he's told me that he's trying to make an effort, he's trying to clean himself up. Obviously, he did lose his job as a result of the house arrest that he was under. But he was gainfully employed. He does have a 19-year-old child that he actually must be a good role model for a judge. We're asking the court to adopt the recommendation for probation. Obviously, I understand the court's hesitation, but we would ask the court to allow Mr. Syack a chance to prove what he said here today, Judge, is true, and that he is in the process of actually trying to make an effort to clean himself up.
I admire you, Mr. Gaith. You're doing everything you can. Sometimes defense lawyers they're up against it. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Gaith is a good lawyer. He tries hard. I apologize. I interrupted.
I'm all set.
Thank you. Anything, Mr. Syack?
No, Your Honor, just that I'm making an honest effort. I've done a substance abuse evaluation. I'm doing my meetings. Like I said, all those other substances are off.
Where's your proof? Let's see your AA proof.
Well, I have the meetings listed on my phone because I've been on house arrest. So I've been doing it online.
Who put you on house arrest?
The court here.
I didn't.
It was for Hessen.
Judge Hessen?
Yeah.
In addition, I believe Mr. Syack is also on probation on another matter. We'd ask any probation to allow run concurrent with that as far as testing and other conditions.
And yeah, I've been doing Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday meetings. Thursday, I've been doing the Lily House.
What good does that do if you're continuing to use? And then you look me in the eye and you lie to me. You tell me you just got it down to cocaine, and they tell me you've got all these other substances, and you got alcohol, and you don't want to do drug court. And you tell me that you did. I didn't quite tell you to do that. Probation officer hears this. Mr. Syack.
Your Honor, no, I'm saying like my earlier tests had all those substances. My last few have got down to just the one.
So the probation officer's lying to you.
Yeah, if they're saying that's not the case, then yes. I mean, I could
Call
give my
Jessica in
results.
here. Call Jessica in here.
It was Emily, Judge, I believe.
Jessica was the one that was overseeing this one, but Emily talked to him about drug court.
Yeah, I tested yesterday.
Slow down. Just slow down. Let's call Jessica in here.
She's already.
I definitely have a violation.
Mr. Syack. And then you bring a urine bag in to test once.
Oh, it's so expensive, Your Honor.
What's so expensive?
The testing positive. They charge extra money for every substance.
Mr. Syack, I would advise.
What are you talking about? What are you talking?
You bring a urine bag. It's so expensive. Oh, good Lord. It's an admission. I mean, it's honest, but it's not helping.
I believe he's talking about when he just put on behalf of probation. When he tests positive, he's paying for the lab confirmation, so he's paying an additional $25 each time to test positive for a substance to confirm it.
I know, but what's that have to do with him trying to cheat on his tests and bring in a urine bag? Am I missing something? Oh, so if you bring in a urine bag and you cheat and you fraud us, Then you don't have to pay for the confirmation test, right? Is that what you're saying?
Shut the speaker.
Answer his questions, absolutely.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Judge,
He keeps saying he cleaned up on all these things. He said,
so he's tested positive. His first test was May 16th. He's been positive on every test since then.
not just for cocaine, but for amphetamines, meth,
Yeah, so
alcohol.
his first 2 tests, he tested positive for alcohol the first 2 times he's done, and since then, his most recent 2 tests are negative for alcohol, but he's still positive for cocaine.
How about methamphetamines?
His most
He's a very positive guy, Judge.
recent test, he was negative for methamphetamines on his most recent last 2. So that was July 16th and July 8th, he was negative for methamphetamines.
Well,
Still
that's good.
positive for the cocaine.
So you're just down to cocaine now.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm working on it.
Judge, also too, the house arrest is related to a pending domestic violence case he has with Judge Hessen.
What's that?
He has a domestic violence case that's pending, that's due to the house arrest. That's a Judge Hessen case that's pending.
That isn't the one from 2017. That's a recent one?
It's a recent one, it's a new one. And then he's on probation with her as well on another charge. She does have a violation with her today.
Anything else? Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
I can't help the people that don't want to be helped. 250 in fines, 200 costs, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's $575. Attorney fees are $40, $615, 21 days, credit 1, serve 20 now, and you're going to serve 25 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. I'll let you pay those at the rate of $50 per week. I will start this beginning on September the 5th. Give you a little bit of time. If you don't have the money, you call the court, sir. We'll go on Zoom on it before the due date, or you can walk in here at 8:30. I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay?
Judge, just for clarification.
He's in custody.
I did say pay about, how much, 700?
I have to check that on the site.
Roughly about 700 last time?
Yeah, fines were already issued, and I paid up what was due currently.
On this case?
That's why it's finding a little.
How could you have paid on this case?
Right.
This was a personal bond. I don't fine people before I sentence them.
You sure you paid it on this day?
It's gotta be
Paid his
enough.
other case off
Yeah.
in full, that probation case.
So that's what I'm doing on that.
Yes.
That's the first time. Go right through the door here. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Ziak,
Yes, Your Honor.
please heed my warning. You need to get yourself some help
Yes, Your Honor.
before you're dead.
Yes, Your
Really.
Honor. Is it possible to line up turning myself in? I'm trying to report stuff, but there's some things I would like to keep in mind.
Sorry. Elias David Cavallero, 25T644-066, 23T638, 649.
I love it.
Come to the podium, yeah.
That's a hard no.
What's your name, ma'am?
I'm trying to change the date, but they wouldn't let me change the date because they're y'all real busy anyway. But anyway, what happened is about 2 years ago, like 23 and 24, I had a bill like World Travel or something. They kept saying that I owe this bill.
This is also Lissa's
And I
fault.
said, I paid that bill off. So I went back and started looking at my checking account, back then. And I started seeing all this Michigan Lotto stuff. And I'm like, it's this Michigan Lotto stuff. And it had been played under me and my husband's name. And this person was making money. And I'm like, what is going on here? But the only thing I knew is that my son came and stayed with us about 2 years ago, the time that we were out of town. It seems like he always want to come when we out of town. I don't know. Maybe to me, I thought maybe he was dating somebody up here. I don't know. But anyway,
Okay.
it's got all this Michigan out about $7,000 or something. And we haven't really can't get in contact with him. We were getting down.
You talking about your son?
Huh?
You can't get in contact with your son? Okay, well,
But
let's start here. Okay, so my schedule today says that this is a motion to reinstate a case.
I don't know. I just told him I wanted to come and talk about it, but I don't know what we should do.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I see has happened.
Okay.
You now file a motion to reopen a case.
And maybe that's what they were talking about when I was asking them about, just talking to them.
And
Somebody.
you said something to Mr. Taub, who was a lawyer, I guess, representing you. Could you remove yourself from the case so that I could proceed with the Michigan Lottery case? You closed my case. I don't understand what the problem is, Laverne Adams. So you want to reinstate the case. The problem is I don't have any grounds to reinstate the case. What would be the grounds? Because quite frankly, you had a lawyer and the Michigan Lottery had a lawyer, and they both signed a stipulation to dismiss the case back in November 2024.
I really didn't understand that.
Now they did it without prejudice, so I guess I have no idea why they did it.
But what happened lately also, since I had found out about this Michigan Lottery stuff going back 2 years, that $50,000 took it out, and it had me and my husband's name on it. I'm like, no, ain't no way we took borrowed the money and we don't know that we borrowed it. But they said we borrowed this money, and I'm like, what is going on? But I can't even get in touch with my son now. He used to live in Jacksonville, Florida. But him and his wife is not together anymore. Can't seem to get in touch. So my thing is,
You think your son? You think your son? Would you think your son did something with this money with the lottery?
Yeah, I know he did it. Because now we can't get in contact with him at all. He was, like I said, he come to our house when we go out of town. He would say, well, can we stay? Can I stay there? And I thought maybe he just didn't want to pay hotel fare or whatever. Fine, you can stay here. But then when I found out about that, it's like we can't get in contact.
Have you filed a police report?
No, I haven't. I didn't know I didn't know if that's what I should do.
Well, if you're saying there was some fraud involved, so what if it's your son? If you're somehow on the hook for some money, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but right now, for whatever reason, the lawyers involved in the case back in November decided to dismiss the case without prejudice, meaning that you could refile the case or possibly reopen it. But what are we doing that for? What would be the grounds that you need to
See, I just don't want to feel like that. I don't know what's going to happen. Somebody come back and say, you owe us $50,000. And we never borrowed $50,000.
Well, right now, I don't know what anybody, if, quote, anyone is saying that, unquote, because.
So do you get a lawyer just to have one?
So I always think you should get a lawyer. I think you should talk this over. I think you should at least talk it over with the lawyer. Tell them what's going on. Tell them you sued the lottery. I'm not sure what grounds you sued the lottery on, but they agreed to dismiss it.
Well, I told them the same thing I told you, so I guess their thing is nothing happening, so why should I worry about it? I don't want to wait and worry when something happens. And so you've been playing this game, you won all this money, and it's under me and my husband's bank account.
So this was a small claims case, and it got removed over here to the general civil docket.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, the lawyers that got involved decided that they needed to dismiss this.
Okay, well, like you said, maybe I just said get a lawyer to make sure so we have one. Give them all the information.
I'll give you an idea as a practicing attorney. Her claim sucks.
And right now, we don't know where I found them. We can't get in contact with them.
I mean, I don't want you to learn anything, but That's
Well,
what's
I
going on
think
here.
that's probably what you should do because right now I'm trying to even see if I can see the small claims case. Yes, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you pull up the small claims case?
You said pull up her case?
Yeah, well, this was removed, but I don't have any documents that were filed.
I watched this whole thing. I can never figure out because she doesn't know what's going on. But at best, maybe her son stole her lottery winnings, but she doesn't have a claim against the freaking lotto. She doesn't. Not one she can articulate anyway. She's not even aware that she sued them. Just wait. Oh, it's beautiful.
Before then, can I file? Will they be in the filing cabinet?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Absolutely
So that's
not.
what I'm gonna do then. So if anything happens, the lawyer will be up on it and say, so
This case, there's not enough money involved, and it's a loser on the merits. And it's a contingency type arrangement to represent her. No attorney will touch this ever.
this year, way back or whatever. So
Um, can you pull up the small claims related to this? Because I don't know if it has a similar number, but just not a GC. And I need to see what the complaint is. So basically, if you talk to a lawyer, they can tell you if they think you have a claim you should be pursuing. 'Cause I don't know what your claim is.
I'll tell you for free. You don't.
I can't seem to pull it up right now. To
seen
even
enough.
see. So what I can do, since we don't really have a basis to reinstate it,
yeah, because it's like if you really say it, they still gonna it sounds like they're gonna say, okay, where's your son?
well, if you reinstate,
You can't reinstate it. Reinstatement is gone. You dismissed it by agreement. Generally speaking, at least in Illinois, you have a year to refile if it's dismissed without prejudice. So you could refile the same claim, although you don't have a freaking claim to refile.
if you reinstate the case, what you're doing is you're reopening the lawsuit against the lottery. And I'm not sure why you're suing the lottery.
But my thing is, even though they open for the lottery, they still got it under it's under our account. You know, they say Michigan.
Right. You might have a problem there if their lottery is trying to hold you accountable for some money or something. I don't know. But right now you're suing the lottery.
I wasn't suing them. I was just asking them about.
Okay, but that's what you did. You sued the Michigan State Lottery. So maybe the lawyers decided that they didn't think you had a good claim and they just decided to dismiss it at this
They
point.
sure did.
I don't know. 'Cause
And they were right.
Get money out of them.
I don't know why you sued the lottery without me looking.
What was like,
But ma'am,
telling you
if you come and file documents here, you're suing them. That's the court. You're filing lawsuits here. So what did you think you were doing by opening a case against the Michigan Lottery?
you know, I was telling them what was happening.
Do you see?
They it's their own initiative to say, okay, well, you suing us. I didn't have to tell them I was suing them. I just wanted to know what can I do about it. Because it needs to stop.
Okay, let me see if I can pull this up.
Documents removed from General
If
Civil.
that's all I can do is get a lawyer, that's fine. I'm
Small claims too, Joe. So.
no.
In October of 24.
Mm-hmm. So let me see if I can pull it up. Should I put it in just like you wrote it?
Yeah.
09266.
In that rule. You talking about in Amdes, right?
Yeah. Adams versus Lottery.
I was just asking them. I wasn't talking about I was suing nobody.
Okay, ma'am.
Maybe they were scared that I was getting ready to.
Ma'am, you came to this building or you mailed it into this building, a document called affidavit and claim for small claims. You're the plaintiff. You have listed the defendant as the Michigan Lottery.
Oh.
That's a lawsuit. You sued.
Maybe that's what they thought I was doing.
No, ain't no thought. This is what you did do. Trying to tell you. That's exactly what you did.
But I was telling you, just like I'm telling you what happened, I didn't say, and I'm suing you.
And you
So
said,
I love Judge Johnson getting in there. There's no thought involved. We have the effing filing right here. You filed it, so we have it in our possession. You filed a suit against the lottery. It's stupid. It's meritless, but that's what you did.
ma'am, listen to me. This is a legal process. It's not that they took it that way. It's what it is. This is what it is. You sued the lottery for $7,000. This is what your paperwork says that you signed. You sued them for $7,000 for a claim you said arose between September 20th and 21st of 2024. You said you were playing Michigan Lottery and you won seven, and you won. Okay, ma'am, do you need me to show you what you wrote and signed your name to? Do you need to see it?
Nobody sent me anything.
This is what you wrote, and you filed it at the court. We didn't send it to you.
Well, maybe I didn't know what I was filing.
How about that? That right there. It's true. We don't have any information. There's nothing
What can I do about it? So that's basically.
I don't know what you can do about that. That's why I'm telling you to seek a lawyer.
Okay, that's what I.
Jessica,
That's what I do.
could you go to my office?
So, but if it keeps happening, maybe he can. The stop. No, I'm not trying to get any money. I just want to stop because I don't know what's going to happen in the end.
Oh my God, don't cancel this. It says this is 300 pages. Oh, what did she file? I just need 2 pages.
It's gonna print all of it.
Well, I'm trying to see. Let's see. Here we go. Print. Here we go. Let's do.
Why are you unnecessarily wasting the judicial time of this court?
Oh yeah. I want to know what this 300 pages contains. There's no way I would read it. There's no way. But I just want to see if it's in crayon or what the deal is.
So that's why I'll just be on the safe side. I'll just have a lawyer just sit back and see what happens.
Okay, but just hold on. I want to show you what you did.
Again, out there.
Oh, okay, hold on. Did you turn it on and push it on? Okay, is it on now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, let's try it again, please. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, ma'am. Can you read that right there and you see what it says? It says, you're the plaintiff, an individual. The defendant is a corporation. The claim arose September 20th or 21st of last year. The amount of money you're suing for, you listed as $7,000. Then you said something about you were playing the lottery. You won $7,000. You called the lottery until you realized that they were not going to pay you the money. So they keep telling you they would get back to you, but they never did. And they sent a copy of what they think they owed me. They didn't send you that. This occurred at Southfield. And then you signed it. So that is you suing them for $7,000. So somehow the lawyers involved for you when Mr. Taub got involved, and then when the lawyer for the lottery was involved, they came to some decision for some reason to dismiss the case. And you want to reinstate it with no good reason as to why.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay.
Give me a lawyer and just watch our back or whatever they have to do. You know, I just, like I said, I don't want to wait till the bottom drop out. And then they say, why you didn't do anything?
The bottom has dropped out already, long ago.
So that's what I'll do. I'm not going to get them to sue. I'm going to get them to watch us. Watch.
Okay.
Like something comes in like that, take it down. That's about it. But thanks.
All right. So
Okay.
you're all right.
Thank you.
All right. Get out of my courtroom.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was stuff I got from Alyssa late. So I thought I'd do it as a morning stream here on Vlog Talk. Oh, I forgot to change it. Wait. No. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it right now. We're going to fix it right now. This is Vlog Talk with Mike. No, the next one's kind of good, but the sound sucks. The sound sucks, Alyssa. It is kind of a fun clip, but I don't think people will hang with it. I mean, you told me that, so you know that. So here we are. It's Vlog Talk with Mike. It's official. We can have balloons, or now I've got my new Andes mountain background. This is a channel for Action Mike. Action Mike. Skiing. Running around in foreign towns, irritating the locals. And then just Law Talk with Mike stuff. Thanks. Balloons. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.